Welcome back. As promised, I'm going to show you how I upload videos to YouTube. And also in this recording, I'm going to show you how I put notes on my class website. Both of these things are extremely easy. I know that if I were sitting in your shoes a couple years ago, I would have watched this presentation and thought, there is no way that I can do this. But believe me when I tell you, my number one goal is to teach my students math. And I don't want to spend time, trying to figure out how to upload things on the internet, trying to figure out new things, that are really confusing. I want something quick and easy that I can use because to me, this is a tool, just like the graphing calculator, that I can get information to my kids. So these things are extremely easy to do. A question that I get a lot is how much time did it take you to learn how to do this or to get it set up? And I'd say honestly about 30 minutes got me set up with my website. And here's my website. Oops, there's my website. And probably about 30 minutes got me set up with my website, and maybe 5 minutes got me set up on YouTube. Literally, it was that easy. One other thing I want to mention before I show you the YouTube videos on how to upload those is why do I use YouTube at all? Is that I was trying to make videos for my class and I was trying to put them on my website, and the website kept telling me that they wanted money. And I said, no, thanks, I'll keep my money. So I was talking to my students about this. And one of my students thought about it, and overnight he came in and he said, you know what? He said, why don't you put your videos on YouTube? And I said, that is a great idea. And I made an account. That's the first thing you have to do. Very quick, if you just go on youtube.com, over on the right side, you'll see an option to make an account. I made an account, and now once I'm in my account, I'm logged in as myself, so I'm going to click this icon here, which is upload, and I'm going to upload. Right now, I'm actually uploading the last video that you just watched. So I double click on it. Again, it's just like drag and drop wherever it is. If I want to give a description, I can type in a description. So I typed in, this recording gives a brief video of my history with technology, save changes, and it takes a little bit for the file to be uploaded, but once it is, you can go onto YouTube and view your videos. And how do you get to my videos on YouTube? Well, on YouTube, it still thinks I'm signed in. You can search on Spartan Math, and it's one word because we're the Spartans. And you can click on any of the different files that you see. These are the ones I've uploaded so far. Like Parallel Lines by Maggie, that was one where one of my students worked out a problem for students in another one of my classes. So that was really neat that my kids could do that. Why do I do this? Why do I have these? Well, class time is very important to me, and this allows me to use face-to-face time with the kids in the maximum way possible. For example, I will put quiz solutions like you can see right here. These are quiz solutions from a stats quiz. And instead of spending a whole period going over the quiz, I can just say, okay guys, the quiz solutions are online. It also provides immediacy for them. I can post the solutions online even, right immediately when they're finished with their test, and they can check those out there. It also is a place for remediation for kids who, I've done a distance problem 100 times in class, and I'm just not going to do 101 of them. So I make a recording, or maybe a quadratic formula problem. I do a recording, put it on here, and a student can watch it. And the neat thing about that is they can pause you anytime they want. Of course, they can mute us also, which I'm sure they love. Some of them try that during class. Usually never works. They can watch the video, they can mute, they can rewind, they can watch it at 2 o'clock in the morning, they can watch it on Saturday at their grandma's house, they can watch it on their iPods, they can watch it on their iPads, they can watch it on anything, with any kind of little device that they have, they can watch these videos on. So that's really neat. Like I said, the kids think it's pretty neat too. I think they really like to have an opportunity to get the material in a different way. Let me show you now how I upload notes onto my website. First of all, you can see my website here. This is what, if you log on, and feel free right now, go ahead, log on to my website from one of your mobile devices, or maybe you have a laptop. And you can see pictures of things I do in my class. I have a little math blog where students can make comments about whatever I've posted comments on. But most importantly, you can see our daily class notes for each of the classes that I teach. This is what you would see if you were to log on. This is what I see when I log on. And like I said, I'm going to go ahead and upload my class notes from today. Again, when you first start this, all it takes is about a half an hour to make an account. It's free, as it says here. It takes about half an hour, make the account, and this is how much time, literally this is how much time it takes me to save my notes onto my website. I've already saved my notes. Remember the very first slide I showed you how in the Smartboard software you can go in and export your file as a PDF. You export as a PDF. I've already done that for my geometry notes. So now I'm going to go into my geometry tab and I'm going to save a file. All I do is I go to multimedia and I grab a file, I grab it and I drag it and I let go wherever I want it to be, which is right there. And then the computer is going to ask me to upload my file. So again, I click here to upload file, upload new file. I find it on my computer, geometry notes, and it was May 21st. I make sure to click on the PDF file because currently my students can't get the notebook software file at home, although that's available, and I'm sure Dr. Hype can tell you how they can do that. I click notes for May 21st, and then all I do next is I click on publish. And it takes a couple seconds, and my site is published. So now when you and I go back here and look at the geometry site, click on the geometry tab, you can see that these are my notes, actual notes from today. So when I click on download file, this is really what we did today in geometry. This is notes by notes, page by page, what we did in geometry today. I think that's pretty amazing. I wish something like that had been available when I was in school. This is all with the Smartboard software. As I'm writing my notes during class, I save them on the software, I export them as a PDF, and then I put them on my website. That's how long it takes. You can see I've also included, I can drag and drop a YouTube video here. I've got pictures from class that I took. I took these pictures with my iPhone and I emailed them to myself and uploaded them on my website really, really, really quickly and easily. The kids like that. Actually, one of my students today did a presentation and they had copied these exact pictures into their presentation. So it tells me that they're paying attention and they're using the website. Also, I take pictures of things we do in class and put them on the web. Here's a pre-calculus graphing project that we did. I also have a presentation and professional development tab where I've got information about different conferences and different articles, different YouTube videos. So when if I wanted to drag a YouTube video into here, now once again I'm on the site where I'm making the changes. I just grab the YouTube video icon, drag it wherever I want it, let it go, and then I copy the YouTube URL in here. When I click on this, I can copy the YouTube video's URL into here, and then it'll pull my picture or my YouTube video in. When I'm done with that, I just again click on publish and it's all done. I really like this website. This Weebly, and I don't work for Weebly or for Smartboard or anybody. I'm telling you about what I know and what I've used. It's very easy and it's free, which is as helpful as easy. Weebly.com. I hope that this video was helpful in showing you how I make my notes and YouTube videos online. The next recording is just going to be a brief conclusion.